Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon. I'm Yusrizal bin Muhammad. Today I want to tell you a story called Me Before You. This novel is written by Jojo Moyes. The novel was published on January 5th, 2012. The genre or theme of the novel is romance. Lokla is an Virgin from a small town in England. She worked at a cafe until its owner abruptly announced that he was shutting down the place down, leaving her jobless. Bam, Lo goes job hunting until she lands a gig as a caretaker for a paralyzed man named Will Trainer. Will is a young business executive and extreme sport enthusiast whose life was forever changed 2 years earlier when he was hit by a motorcycle while crossing the street, leaving him almost completely paralyzed. His mother, Camilla, tells Lo that her job will be to monitor him at all hours of the day, even though he already has a professional taking care of his medical needs. Unfortunately, Will is a total jerk at first. He seems bitter with time, however, he slowly warms up to Lo, and their relationship grows closer and closer. That is until Lo learned the truth about why she was hired. After a previous suicide attempt, Will made his mother promise to take him to an assisted suicide facility in 6 months to end his life. Lo's job has actually been to make sure he doesn't hurt himself before that. Although Lo is shaken by this revelation, he has a plan. She will take Will on a series of executions to show him that his life is still worth living. Some of these trips don't go well, like one will advance John to the house races, but some are truly eye-opening, like a romantic night at the symphony. The big trip comes near the end of the 6 months. An all-expense paid vacation to Mauritius, a small island off the coast of Africa. It's a magical experience. Lo is amazed by the beauty of this exotic place, not to mention her growing feeling toward Will. On the night of the vacation, Lo kisses Will and declares her love for him, saying that she knows about his plan but wants him to be with her. Although he loves her too, Will say that he going through with it. Furious, Lo ignores Will when they return home. Eventually, Lo relearns and decides to share Will's final moment with him at Dignitas, the assisted suicide facility. Lo's mom is furious about this and tells her to not return home if she decides to go. But that's not going to stop her. She made it to Dignitas in time and share a tender moment with Will before he goes through with the procedure. Before his death, Will writes a letter that specifically requests that it only be open while Lo is a Paris cafe. So she goes. The letter says that Will has left a small amount of money so she can go back to school and follow her dream. It also expresses Will's sadness at losing her bank through her hope that she will emerge from the other end of her grief as a better person, thus beginning a whole new chapter in Lo's life. The first one is when you truly love someone, you will do what is best for them and not for you. Lo a battle with what is right versus what is best for Will. Of course, she used the excuse that Will is being selfish for wanting to end his life, but by the end, she realized it was her that had been selfish. She wanted Will to stay no matter how much pain he was in. She realized you can change people for who they are. You can only love them. Sacred, just live well. Above all else, Will's final word to Lo in the letter are message of love and hope. He asks her not to not to think of him too often and go to live a life. He reminds us that although pain and heartbreak does happen, nothing should ever hold us back from living the best life we can live and from chasing our dream. And the third is we can become a new person because of someone new came into our life. The people we love have the ability to change our life. The best kind of love is the one that broadens our horizon and allows us to develop into better people and become a person that we're proud to be. This was one of the many things that will take follow. From my past experience, I think I also have that kind of experience. Meeting a new person can change our life for better or for worse. I think I want to suggest Akmal to read this novel because this novel is good and teach us many things in life.